What'd you say, doll?
Darling, how you set me a quiver. You are a beast among men. No, a dragon, setting my phoenix nest aflame. I shall slake your thirst, dragon. You will part your lips and drink of my essence.
Oh, I will drink your essence.
Hoots, order up! Another tankard for the fist.
Come to pay your respects to the real. It's your lucky day. I am receiving compliments at this time, and sometimes a lady has to make her presence known. Delicately, of course. The unwashed rabble who frequent this establishment have much to learn from your deference, and I must suffer their foibles alone. But they do say a burden shared is a burden halved. Can't you hear from here? They're talking about the new top cat in the criminal underbelly. As for them personally, one never washes and instead douses himself with rose oil. Well, the drow, two of our most... Of course, they are siblings. But judging from the throngs, that's rather a broad topic. We get all sorts here. But there is one frequent visitor whose very presence offends me. He dresses fabulously, but stinks of the hells. Something infernal, to be sure. Abhorrent.
Press your belly to the bar, chum. Caress, caress. Get the attention you want and avoid the attention you don't. Try hooch hooch. Cuts real deep. pleasure to serve.
Don't take it off later. I want to give it a good rumple.
If not over, then through.
Do you think we've done something wrong?
We are not in trouble, sister. Remember our vow to keep one another safe. When the music stops, you and I, we will continue dancing. Smith was paying me to use the clamping vice.
Also has roots.
Straight to the heart was that one.
We are not in trouble, sister. Remember our vow to keep one another safe. When the music stops, you and I, we will continue dancing.
I barely got a moment's sleep last night. And no, not in the good way.
Was that human boy insisting on playing his acoustic lute version of High House of Wonders again?
Ugh, I hate loot boys. I don't understand why they're such a type for so many.
Oh, I don't think this kind of establishment is quite to his taste.
Our Nim is rather refined, but I suppose not nearly enough for him.
There are scant few customers today. This might end up being the first day in years I end with my hand alone for company.
You keep scaring your regulars off, Swan.
That blacksmith was paying me to use the clamping vice.
Just make the drinks.
Someone with all the power of the nine hells.
The pangs of warrior cast often over Madame Elmira nowadays. Do you think we've done something wrong?
We are not in trouble, sister. Remember our vow to keep one another safe. When the music stops, you and I, we will continue dancing.
You have the key to my heart.
I barely got a moment's sleep last night. And no, not in the good way.
Was that human boy insisting on playing his acoustic lute version of High House of Wonders again?
I hate loot boys. I don't understand why there's such a type for so many.
Well, hello.
All right. What now?
There are scant few customers today. This might end up being the first day in years I end with my hand alone for company.
You keep scaring your regulars off, or...
That blacksmith was paying me to use the clamping vise.
Hear me. Chares's caress also has.
You have the key to my heart in that.
In a brothel.
The pangs of warrior cast often over Madame and Lyra nowadays.
Don't take it.
Do you think we've done something wrong?
We are not in trouble, sister. Remember our vow to keep one another safe. When the music stops, you and I, we will continue dancing.
Why does Grant Crossing have so few lodgings? We need at least a double bed.
How about the flop house?
I barely got a moment's sleep last night. And no, not in the good way.
Was that human boy insisting on playing his acoustic lute version of High House of Wonders again?
I hate loot boys. I don't understand why there's such a type for so many.
I just want somewhere warm and safe.
You are safe, my love.
You have the key
I'm
to
here.
my heart
I
in
won't
that.
let anything happen to you, Shrek.
Look at you.
I put it on
There are scant few customers today. This might end up being the first day in years I end with my hand alone for
Give
company.
it a good rumple.
You keep scaring your regulars off, Swan.
In a real.
That blacksmith was paying me to use the clamping vise.
Hear me out.
The pangs of warrior cast often over Madame and Lyra nowadays.
And all
Do you think we've done something wrong?
We are not in trouble, sister. Remember our vow to keep one another safe. When the music stops, you and I, we will continue dancing.
Why does
You have the key to my heart in that. Sweet dress.
I put it
I
on
barely got a
especially
moment's
for
sleep
you.
last night. And
Don't
no,
take
not
it
in the
off
good way.
later.
Was that human
You can stare as much as you like.
House of Wonders?
Such a type for so many.
Breathe deep and move.
again.
I put it on especially for you.
Warrior cast often over
Don't take it off later.
Do you
I
think
want
we've
to
done
give it
something
a good
We
rumple.
are not in trouble, sister. Remember our vow to keep one another safe. When the music stops, you and I, we will continue dancing.
I barely got a moment's sleep last night. And no, not in a good way.
Was that human boy insisting on playing his acoustic lute version of High House of Wonders again?
Ugh, I hate lupus. I don't understand why there's such a type for so many.
An elf. Such temptation. I loved many in my day, but never one so fair. Grace, elegance, just waiting to be shattered. Oh yes, I know your bliss. A sturdy dwarf, a leather whip, she gives, you receive. Or have I misjudged you? Of course you wouldn't. Who can resist the pleasure of the strap once leather meets flesh? It's Fionn you seek, our stern librarian. She isn't here today, alas. Your penance must wait. Well, we've other ways to fill your void. A drink for one, a pair of drow for another. Choose your sin. Sweeting. I'm no fortune teller. If I had a crystal ball, I promise I'd already have consulted it. Truth is, Fionn's gone well missing. And my hands may be skillful, but they were not made to turn every last stone she might be hiding behind. To service is my calling, not to be served. Ugh, but I'd be a fool to say no. The girl kept my coffers near overflowing. 2 flights up, then turn right, and right again. That's Fionn's pleasure room, Elminster's library. Here, take the key. I'm listening. Nisha, our lovely nymph. But she's engaged in the nymph's grotto on the top floor, sweeting. The client's a favorite of hers, too. I doubt you'll be able to tear her away. But we are blessed to have a devil in residence at the moment. A temporary guest. But he asked that I send any potential clients his way. Everyone who's paid a visit looks quite changed by the experience. Indeed he did. Raphael. Exceedingly handsome, and with a voice that could make the foulest blasphemy seem the sweetest hymn. Twins, yes. Hands of such skill they could turn stone to silk. Your body could suffer no knot they can't untangle. They're through the curtain to the right. You'll need coin and stamina in abundance to enjoy their services, but the gold will be as well spent as you are.
Understand why there's such
You have the key to my heart in that.
There are scant few customers today.
I'll fill that one later.
First day in years, I am.
Don't take them off later.
You keep scaring your regulars
Good
off, so
rumple.
Enjoy the fiddling. Throw a few coins our way and let us play on into the night.
I'll give it a shot.
We've done something.
We are not in trouble, sister. Remember our vow to keep one another safe. When the music stops, you and I, we will continue dancing.
You look like the solution.
Tell me, am I beautiful?
More than beautiful. You are the aurora stretched across the north skies. You are the golden dunes swept across the Kalim. You are the fruit of the forbidden palm, soft on my skin, sweet on my tongue. You are my sin and salvation.
Your parasite stirs, and you gaze at the nymph through the flaming fist's hungry eyes. Your muscles shiver with her longing. Your skin burns with her heat.
What's wrong, Jara?
What are you? Wait. I know you.
I most certainly do. Jara is the most valued.
Your face. The Absolute has shown me.
Jara, what's going on? Who's this woman?
Your head screams in agony. The change has come. Pustules boiling beneath your skin, your bones twisting, your flesh rupturing. And suddenly, silence.
What's happening?
I got the perfect job for you.
Boom! I've got it.
Let's end this.
One day I'll catch catch a break. Open up.
An ordinary lamp. Not a trace of magic on it.
Hells. I'd heard tales of mind flayers. Talons sharp as daggers, and tentacles yet more fearsome. But no tale did justice to its ethereal beauty. It floats like a butterfly. Its blood shimmers like silver. Who? Oh, yes. Jara. I will miss her coin, it's true. Though perhaps this is not what you meant. Free your mind of her. Let us look forward, never back.
Her gaze intensifies. Your breath quickens and your heart skips a beat. The woman's senses are heightened and her fire stoked. The mind flayer is no mere curiosity, but an object of desire.
Why should I deny it? My urge is as natural as the grape upon the vine. But perhaps there are other flavors that might satisfy my palate. Rapture. Close your eyes and listen.
You see only darkness. Her voice shines through it, warmer than the sun, yet cooler than night.
The all-being. Here, there is no suffering. Here, you want for nothing. Here, you are anything. You have one word. Tell me, what will you be? You are more than powerful. An emperor to emperors. Your head adorned with a crown of gold, diamond and ruby. The heavens tremble with the steps of your army. All beasts, all men and women, all creatures of the plains bow to your might.
Your flesh shivers, your heart bursts. True ecstasy. For one fleeting moment.
Open your eyes. I'll remember you, and you'll remember me.
What now?
I'm afraid I'm not taking you.
Is that blood? No, never mind. What's inside? Wonder if the gods are watching me.
If you seek rapture, find it elsewhere. I can show you but one.
Not going inside.
Better not be cursed.
tongue. If your mighty mass needs some. Of course. Set your worries at ease.
That'll fit in my pack.
Devil's Den.
Everyone is caresses, caresses.
This caress also has rules.
There's dancing, dinner, and if a patron confuses me for a member of
Pleasure isn't
staff,
just physical.
I'd probably break his nose.
It will when you've met the drow.
why does Worms Crossing have so few lodgings? We need at least a double bed.
How about
We can bond with 10 other people and pray none of them have sticky fingers.
I'm glad you came. Not to my door, not yet, but to the final reckoning. One more thing before we begin, though.
For the first time since the Nautiloid, your mind is clear. It's unsettling.
I gave you back your privacy by shutting that illithid in your pocket out of your mind. It can't hear us.
Huh. What's the catch?
I'd ask you to be patient, but you've been patient enough. Now is the time to speak plain. I'll admit, you've impressed me. I wasn't sure you'd make it this far, but no matter how far you come, you're still on the road to ruin. A road that leads directly to a confrontation with the Elder Brain. At best, it will kill you and everyone else in this city. At worst, it will assimilate you, and you won't have enough free will left to even wish you were dead. You have the key to destroying it in the palm of your hand, though. Very perceptive. Yes. I can give you the means to break him free. The Orphic Hammer. An artifact capable of shattering the chains that hold Prince Orpheus is held securely in my House of Hope, even now. Such an eager little pup. Surely you realize there is an exchange to be made. You scratch my back, I scratch your parasite.
There it is. Of course.
Power. You free Orpheus, and in doing so save the city, the Sword Coast, perhaps the whole world, and your own precious skin too. And you give me the crown that dominates the Elder Brain. I have craved it ever since the arch-wizard Karsus created it, long centuries ago, and brought doom to the Empire of Netheril. That was the great age of humanity, and Netheril's flying sky cities were the apex of civilization. I was there the day it all fell apart. Entire cities plummeted from the sky like angels with broken wings. The screams, oh, the screams. Hundreds of thousands of people watching in horror as the ground came up to meet them. It was not a happy meeting, and Karsus was responsible. Not driven by malice, but by ambition. He forged a crown imbued with all the powers of magic. A crown that would make any who wore it a god. Men cannot contain so much power. The crown destroyed its creator, and his empire fell with him. Karsus's folly, the bards and scholars call it. I call it hope. The hope of creating a better world, and the perils of unchecked hubris. I knew then that the folly of mortals could be the triumph of devils, and that I could use that crown to unite the Nine under one Archdevil Supreme. Me.
Zariel wouldn't like that much. But even I'm not so desperate to spite her I'd put the hells in this bastard's hands.
The archdevil Mephistopheles snatched up the crown and squirreled it away in one of his vaults. He is not more than a frigid archivist. So much power and potential kept inert. He made a miracle into a museum piece. I raged. But only for a decade or so. Then I waited. Ever watching for more than 1,000 years for a mistake, a mishap, a misadventure. And these chosen, who have caused you so much trouble accidentally, did me a favor. They brought the crown back into play. Yes, it does. Especially when I see what a bloody mess they've made of their whole scheme. They must have raided Mephistopheles' vault. Impressive, I must admit. But they'll be dead soon. If you don't kill them, the Elder Brain will. It doesn't have feelings in the way you'd understand them. But it seems rather angry. It is inevitable. When you destroy the brain, and you will because you must, the crown will be yours for the taking. And when that moment comes, you give the crown to me. In exchange, I give you the hammer now.
A simple transaction, it seems, but it's more than that. He's offering you an alternative to the mind flayer in your head. Take Raphael's deal and you could free Orpheus. With Orpheus free, you would have no need to rely on the Emperor. But there's no guarantee that Orpheus would be on your side. And if you take the deal, you'll have to fulfill it. You'll have to deliver the crown of Karsus to the devil himself. He claims his ambition is to unite the hells, but can he be trusted to stop there? You trust him more than you trust the Emperor.
Oh, I'm sorry, you were serious? The crown has laid low all who attempt to harness its power. Archwizards, emperors, gods. It would tear you apart.
What? You can't be serious.
Right here. You'll find everything is in order. The moment I have your signature, you will have the means to free Orpheus. The hammer. You guarantee the crown will be mine once the brain is defeated, and I swear that I will never use the crown to dominate a mortal. I will come to collect. If you refuse to give me the crown, I collect your souls instead. And then we all gather in the House of Hope. Me dressed in my finest silks, you skinless, hanging from a hook to watch as your world dies. I won't stop you. But time is running out. So, don't stay away for long. If you see reason, I'll be here, waiting. Right up to the moment the world ends.
Everyone is
My favorite future clients. Are you ready to accept my kind offer? Of course. I give you the Orphic Hammer, the means by which Prince Orpheus of the Githyanki can be freed from his chains. You give me the crown once you have destroyed the Elder Brain. Still holding out hope for another solution. I'll wait. You'll be back.
There you are. I thought I'd lost you. Something was blocking me from hearing your thoughts. I can understand that. There's reprieve in solitude. But it's concerning that something could intervene like that, especially when we are so close to the Elder Brain. Do you have any idea what it was? Then the situation is worse than I thought. If it read your thoughts, it knows exactly what your intentions are, and it is already plotting counter moves to stop you. We must press on. I will bolster your mental defenses. Let us hope that allows us to regain some of our lost advantage before it finds you.
For a suit. Dinner with my parents, remember?
This armor was such a bargain.
Let's move.
What's the story? Marching.
No one stopped me yet. How much farther can I go?
Come on, let's go. Want another? Phew.
Looking ahead. Light on my feet. Something good here, I hope. see what you're hiding. Need to find a way forward. Cursed to put my hands on everything.
The neighbours are talking out their asses. Besides,
Blood variant is this thing without really agree on all fours, Speak.
It's just implicit.
Whatever form. Does the hand not assist the lips? The lips the tongue? If your mighty mass needs
Pleasure isn't just...
What's up for discussion?
For another case. Hang on a tick. I recognize that face. Why must you... you remind me of Devella. Fine. If you doubt... Well, that's what you need if you want to change my mind. Hard. That's quite the discovery. Doesn't tell me everything, though. Why was Lorgan killed? Could doesn't quite come back when you've got...
Isn't it right?
Hey! You paid Raphael a visit?
Not that type of service down here, love. I've got a husband. And you ain't my type. I suppose, if you're willing to pay for it. Now get out from under my feet, would you?
Sorry. Better be. Isn't right. Down his leash. One she can win. New guy.
That's a friendly-looking shadow.
Got that right.
Come on, open up.
Build.
What do we have here?
Sorry.
These boots have seen everything.
Set your worries at ease. Safe
Halt, oppressor! I am reclaiming the victuals in this basement for the good of ratkind. Then, you're one of us. You believe in the equal distribution of food, regardless of species? We shall. We will fly in the face of the oppressors and their foolish laws. Leave no crust unnibbled.
is it hired? I don't know really. She wants to be rid of that broom.
The two men bark softly to each other. A single name reaches your ears. Nine Fingers. It's a name you know. Nine Fingers is the head of the Guild, a criminal organization operating inside Baldur's Gate.
You rats with the guild now. Heard Nine Fingers met her match.
The new kingpin? All meat and muscle, that one. And wild as a werebear. If he's looking to oust Nine Fingers, my blade's got his back.
Sounds messy as the ninth hell. Must be why she called us to help.
Is that right? The way I heard it, you Zent cut a deal with the new... Hold on. You there! Getting up in our affairs? Nine Fingers won't be happy about Zenobia, and I'm not about to tell her. Better you than me. Now listen, I'll only say this once. Lower City, Basilisk Gate, Guildhall. And that's all you're getting from me. Now scram! The chat's officially closed.
In a brothel.
Listen, it's gone private. Was that human boy
Seems simple
insisting
enough.
on playing his acoustic looped version of High House of...
Cabaret here featuring Roll the Despoiler. The highest kicks in Baldur's Gate guaranteed. cabaret here featuring Roll the Despoiler. The highest kicks in Baldur's Gate guaranteed.
There are scant few customers today. This might end up being the first day in years I end with my hand alone for company.
You keep scaring. My. I can tell you are a special one from a single glance. You have but to ask, and we can grant you a moment of pleasure. Don't be shy.
I used to work as a courtesan back home, and my sister as an artisanal masseuse. But men are treated like dogs by the Underdark's matriarchs, so we fled.
We found surfacers craved the body of a drow like a drug. Life is easy in our line of work. Perhaps, once we have saved more gold, another adventure will begin. We've had busier days, but life is comfortable here with Mamselle.
Trust me, you don't want to miss my signature Mesobaranzan love trick.
And is that your partner with you? What a gorgeous couple. Perhaps we could come to an agreement.
Ah, you're lucky, sister.
Should I be jealous? At least you have good taste.
If your beloved one wants to join, we could work out something to our mutual satisfaction.
2 of us, 2 of you, 4 gorgeous people.
While it's a fascinating prospect, I'd like you all to myself. At least the first time. I'm glad. Provided we survive, there's plenty of nights yet to come.
The pang couldn't get us off your mind, could you?
Ah.
You're welcome if you have the coin. This way. We have a room upstairs over yonder side.
Join in.
It's your birthday. You deserve to come here.
Look, you didn't sign a treaty permitting you to march a warband through my lands. You paid for sex.
So, no deal with Raphael. I wouldn't want to give him the satisfaction anyway.
Look, you didn't sign a... You came. I'm so pleased. You can never tell who's going to get cold feet. So, now that you're here, what next? An experience no one else here will give you. A chance to be embraced in the dark. But what that means is up to you. So, what can I do for you? A tender touch? Some sensory stimulation? It's all part of the experience. The room is bathed in total darkness, so there is nothing to distract from your ecstasy. There's no judgment in darkness, no shame. Just the sensation of two bodies together in the moment. Just because I'm a drow, you think I've got a whip between my legs and a stiletto wedged between my breasts. As I'm relatively new to this business, unlike my brother, I'm not comfortable letting my clients go too far. Then, let's begin.
In the darkness, you feel something touch you. Icy fingers running down the nape of your neck. You shudder as you feel hot breath on your cheek.
Just relax. Give yourself over to the sensation. Lie back and let it take you.
Her lips meet yours and you feel your body flush with heat, racing through your limbs, followed by the dancing tingle of her cold fingers. She lets out a whimper as you kiss lower, lower, lower on her body.
Thank you. Thank you.
She tastes like a dessert prepared just for you as she shivers and shakes. You're not sure how long your time together lasted, but it was long enough. By the end, you felt like you were floating in the dark, utterly at peace.
That was wonderful. Perhaps you'll enjoy a drink in the bar before you brave the streets again. Even in the best of times, It's an oasis of pleasure and calm in the city's chaos. With Baldur's Gate preparing for war, the caress feels like the final flicker of a beautiful flame before darkness falls.
Exactly. Pleasure isn't just physical. It doesn't make any sense.
Your pleasure is mine, sweeting.
I want to have a word.
Press your belly to the bar, chum. Pleasure to serve.
I put it on especially for you.
You're not staying in a brothel.
The librarian does this thing with her whip where you're on all fours and...
Everyone in Shiraz's caress is a flophouse. It has plenty of spare beds.
Great! We can bunk with 10 other people and pray none of them has sticky things.
People are just walking into Shiraz's caress like it was any old business. No disrespect to you, of course, if you're a patron.
Shiraz's caress isn't just about wetting your whistle. Dancing, dinner, drinks.
You look like someone whose soul needs feeding. Care to buy some art? Do come again.
I'm not going inside.
With her whip where you're on all fours and...
Why does Bronze Crossing have so few lodgings? We need at least a dozen.
How about
Such a
flophouse?
rude.
Finest fish caught this morning. What'll it be? Come back soon.
Better off sleeping in the gutter than that den of iniquity.
The missus and I have been dreaming about the city. No more sleeping rough. Didn't expect to find it locked down tighter than a watcher's fist.
I just want somewhere... Looking for lodgings? Don't bother. All the decent places are got...
Frago's Flophouse.
Also has rooms.
You're not staying in a brothel.
I'd probably break his nose. Good boy.
I found so many victims from Cazador here. They're the kind of people no one would ever miss.
It has plenty of spare beds.
I just want somewhere warm and safe.
That shapeshifter's key unlocked the door.
The runaway is still...
Interesting.
There, by the bed. Someone spilled some blood.
You notice some blood has pooled on the wooden floor. You notice the blood's source. A body hidden under the bed.
I know this key. It's identical to the one held by that corpse in the tunnels.
useful as the hammer would have been, once his kind has you under their thumb, they won't ever let you go.
Not long before we leave scouring places like this behind, part of me will miss it.
These tunnels were full of shapeshifters. Father Lorgan's name is written here too.
Maybe even are.
Oh, I'm sure he had fun, but I wouldn't dare guess at him.
We have time. The runaway is still missing after all. Nothing happens until he's found. Just think, soon we'll feel the sun on our skin. After all this time. Not long before we leave scouring places like this behind, part of me will miss it.
It is our chance to start over, and I will gladly do so.
Do you think the Master plans to expand his territory? Take Candlekeep, maybe even Arm?
Oh, I'm sure he has plans, but I wouldn't dare guess at them.
We have time. The runaway is still missing after all. Nothing happens until he's found. Just think, soon we'll feel the sun on our skin. After all this time. Not long before we leave scouring places like this behind.
Certified non-magically altered produce.
Return for the ceremony.
I just want some warm
Make any sense? Where you met the drow?
Don't want to draw any attention.
Let's prowl. Should be easy.
Whatever's behind that lock, it's being watched close.
Ready or not.
Hey ho. If you insist.
We have time. The runaway is still missing after.
Now, what do you reckon, lass? You trust these steel watcher thingamajigs?
Let's go. won't see me coming. Certainly. Interesting.
Sure, he has plans.
Time for discretion.
sense watchful eyes upon you.
No one back home will ever believe this. What path lies before me?
Now, what do you reckon, lass? You trust these steel watcher thingamajigs?
Let's be quick. On tippy toes. Move unseen. Watch your back.
Shress's caress isn't just about wetting your whistle.
Why does bronze crossing have so few?
Aye, I'll second that. It's all right where we can get work repairing them, but what happens when they build something else to do that? It's no good, I tell you.
Should mind my step.
Do you think the master plans to expand his territory? Take Candlekeep.
If everyone else minds their business, I'll be fine.
I'm sure he has plans, but I wouldn't dare guess at them.
Best keep your hands to yourself. You're being watched.
Haven't we lingered long enough? We should return for the ceremony.
We have time. The runaway is still missing after all. Nothing happens until he's found. Just think, soon we'll feel the sun on our skin. After all this time. Not long before we leave scouring places like this behind. Part of me will miss it.
I will not. It is our chance.
I don't need any attention right now.
And I will gladly do so.
Keep your distance, darling.
I just want somewhere warm and safe.
You are safe. I think the master plans to expand his territory. Take Candlekeep.
Still alive, so that's progress.
Oh, I'm sure he has plans.
All right,
but I
time to
wouldn't
skulk
dare
about.
guess at them.
What a day. Over there.
Everyone in Shress is correct.
Should return for the ceremony.
We have time. The runaway is still missing after all. Nothing happens until he's found.
Best think ahead, or I'm lost. Bet I can crack that open.
Just think, soon we'll feel the sun on our skin. After all this time.
Well, well, well.
we leave Sky.
Best keep your hands to yourself. You're being watched.
It is our chance to start over, and I will gladly do so.
Never a dull moment.
Tempers are rising.
Do you think the master plan is terrible? Candlekeep.
Not for communal.
Oh, yeah.
Tempers are rising.
Runaway is still missing after all. Nothing happens until he's found.
Can't give up now. Softer than a whisper.
Just think, soon we'll feel the sun on our skin. After all this time. Not long before we leave scouring places like this behind, part of me will miss it.
I will not. It is our chance to start over, and I will gladly do so.
The master plans to expand his territory.
Never want the easy path.
Maybe even arm.
Oh, I'm sure he has plans, but I wouldn't dare guess at them.
With a flick of the wrist.
Haven't we lingered long enough? We should return for the ceremony.
We have time. The runaway is still missing after all. Nothing happens until he's found.
We should go. I do not want to face the master if...
Soon, sister. I only need one more mark.
We have enough for the master. No more are needed.
It's not for the master, it's for me. I spent 100 years eating rats and dogs, but soon I'll be able to feast. I want someone there, ready for me. And once the mass is done and our Lord grants us freedom, I can celebrate by drinking them dry.
Cazador promised you your freedom, and you believed him? Ha! You were never burdened with intelligence, Petras. But your load seems especially light these days.
Astarion! It cannot be.
Oh, that's no way to welcome back a brother, doll. Didn't you miss me?
Why would you come back? You got out. You were free.
Of course that's why he came crawling back. He wants to ascend with the rest of us. He heard about the ritual and the power our master will grant us. So he came back with his tail between his legs, hoping all would be forgiven.
You always were an idiot, Petras. Why does Cazador need me? What is he planning?
Brother! Please!
Tell me what I need to know, or I swear you'll burn!
The master is preparing the Black Mass. beneath his palace. There's a defiled chapel. It was hidden there the entire time, hidden from us all.
Keep talking.
The Black Mass. It will be his triumph. He'll complete the ritual and emerge the vampire ascendant. He'll walk in the sun. He'll be free of the hunger. He'll wield power no vampire has ever possessed. Best of all, we'll join him. His loyal servants walking in the light as living vampires. We'll be free, brother.
You can't believe that. You can't be that stupid.
We deserve this, Astarion. Can't you see? We've given him everything. Our blood and tears. And he's finally going to reward us. And you will be with us when the time comes. It's fate, written in your very flesh.
Yes, and they'll be trembling in fear when they tell him. They're no threat to us. And they have no choice but to do Cazador's bidding. I pity them. Still, though, a living vampire. Yes, but only because of the parasite. This would be true freedom. Freedom from the hunger. Freedom to live a real life in the sun. No tapple required. And if I were to ascend instead of him, freedom from Cazador, once and for all. It doesn't feel like a lie. It feels like exactly the kind of power Cazador would chase. I have to know. I have to face him. Then we'll deal with it. It can't be worse than everything else we've faced. And now we know he's skulking beneath his palace. We can take the hunt to Cazador. All right, let's go. This place stinks of rat blood and despair.
Can't slow down.
I don't mind it. Honestly.
Come to Baldur's Gate, he said. Adventurers get welcomed as heroes, he said. Poxy Drim and his bleeding notions.
Also has roots.
Bloody ages we spent hiking from Murren, and they won't let us in the city proper. Bollocks. We're adventurous, damn it. You're damn right. I can't believe they wouldn't let us in. The bridge guard chatted some shite about a coronation. Couldn't really make head nor tail of it.
You've been caught in the act. So much for the perfect crime. You aren't as intimidating as you hoped. You're being attacked.
right. Let's go.
Can you feel death's cold grip?
Sometimes the only way out is through.
Let's go.
What now?
Need to stay focused.
I won't give in. Nothing will stand in my way.